Hey everybody, come on in, come on in. This is your girl Ask Big Mama. Welcome to my channel, Mama Tarot's 74. Come on in. This is for all the people of the collective, all size. And we're going to do a little podcast today. I have a lot of people that ask me different questions on how to really know what your gifts really are. And everybody else is different. I don't put myself in any type of cliques or anything, okay? I think spirituality is just what it is. It's what you believe in and the things that make you happy, beyond what people say. This is a time for us to really understand our gifts. And, spirituality can go in a lot of different ways. Who you are and different things like that. It's not my responsibility to show you how to be spiritual. Or do you want to be into churches and live religions and different things like that? That's something that you gonna have to understand for you. So it's very different conversations that we can have when it comes to really understanding our work. And every last one of us is on a mission. Every last one of us. Some people, spiritual gifts are a little bit stronger with some, and then some are very weak because some of them are still low vibrate. But everybody has the opportunity to use the gifts that the universe has given them. So I have people for years who've asked me these questions, and I thought today would be a good time to talk to you guys about it. I'm not here to convince anybody about who I am and what I'm not. Okay, I'm old school. Okay, the youngest is a little bit different than the mothers that we are today. We do things totally different with the spiritual realm. And everything that we start with is that spiritual law. And we don't go across that at all. We don't just get out here and get on the altar and do work on people. We don't do things like that. We don't. Can we? Oh, most definitely. We have it in us to get it right if we have to get it right, okay? Hey, love of light. But we would rather do different things. Every healer is different. Some of us is the kitchen mother. She cooks with her gift. Some people deal with herbs. I deal with a lot of herbs. I'm one of the ones who's out in love to be in the wilderness and different things like that. And I believe in herbs and different things like that. So I do a lot of work with herbs. But I don't let myself stop to that. I do it all, okay? I use all the helps that I get from the ancestors, the angels, the Orishas, the creator of everything. And I always call for my help, for where it comes from. And that's how you know if you're aligned or not. So when you have spiritual gifts, this is something that you cannot play with. And like I said, and I say it again, it's a spiritual law to everything. How you do, how you speak, and how you handle situations that's in front of you. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you don't know who needs you, who's attached to what your work is. So with me, being the healer that I am, I deal with a lot of strength. One of my gifts is to encourage people. I love to help people to find who they are spiritually. I believe in grounding. I believe that the earth is here for us to use. So you don't have to wait till you in the ground for you to get it and understand. Spirit will give you the things that you need right now on the top of that ground, on that grass. Take your feet off, put your feet on that ground at nighttime and let it go. It's one of the things that I do as a spiritualist. I believe in physical healing. I can literally use my hands and I can heal. That's why I'm still here from 4 strokes and a heart attack. Healing. Was it easy? No. But did I make it? I did it. Because I had to understand my faith patterns. And I already knew that it was already done. And see, you have to activate yourself when you're living a spiritual life. You have to. You have to. Then you're going to have to understand how to get clear about the clarity, about what are you bringing into the universe. See, I cannot be like this reader or this person, anything, because everybody's gifts is totally different. I'm one of their spiritual people. I don't play with nobody when it comes to spirit. Please don't look for a lie from me because I'm going to give you the information. So that's going to make an enemy to a lot of people because I'm not going to give you what you think you're going to have. It's not what it is because I move with something that's bigger than me. And I have no control of the situations. You know, with my spiritual gifts is the energy. I can see stuff right on top of me. I know when you're about to do me wrong. I know when you're lying to me. I can literally look into your eyes and I can look right through your soul. And it allows me to know, oh, no, honey, I can't deal with you like that. Nice to meet you. See, I'm just that type of person that's going to let you know that. Now, when you're living a spiritual life, I like to amplify my gifts, okay? Just like a soundboard or something like that, I have to listen to the ears. I have to feel the heart and everything like that. I want everything to come together. My intentions has to be right. For that you know the Creator knows when you're doing right and when you're not, okay? Being a spiritual person with my gifts, I deal with an emotional healing all the time. I never know. I'm an empath, so that means I can feel things. You know what I'm saying? And I've been like this my whole life, and I didn't understand I never seen nobody in my family other than my daughter with this gift until I had a conversation with my great-great-grandma, granddad, and his great-great-great-grandmother who died of 112. And she was a healer. And I remember the herbs. I remember how people used to come to her for help and different things like that. I remember that prayer closet and different things like that. And to this day, I live my life like that. When you're living a spiritual life, you always have to release. You cannot say that I am spiritual and I'm sitting with mess over my life all the time. It's not going to work. You're going to have to learn how to release and let it go. And let God. And try not to try to control the situation. See, living a spiritual life, it's going to be blockages all the time because it does not want you to do the right thing. It wants you to fall, give up, be sad, and be in those places, right? Now, a lot of us with this spiritual gift, we have psychic abilities. Now, we hear so many different things. We're witches, we're this and we're that. And it's okay. It's so crazy because a lot of the stuff we hear is nothing but lies. Okay? They really don't know who we are ancestrally. This is shit they say on TV, but if you go down to the black healers and different things like that. That's not what the story was. Okay. Now, with that being said, you will meet people that's light and dark. I have ran across some that's over the top, and they will do anything to destroy anybody. But that being said, their karma is big too. So what you put out is what you're going to get. You guys might have abilities to be able to move trees, the wind. We're seeing a lot of sisters and brothers using that power because they activate it. Okay? So some of them can really, really, really speak to the wind and to the trees. I have seen it. Intuition. One of the things that I know, being a spiritual woman, I always lead to my intuition. If I see calamity, I'm out the way. If I smell it, I'm gone. It's like a warning for us, and some of us don't listen to that. And this is why we're in a lot of situations that we're in, okay? When you're living a spiritual life as well, you want to be connected with the universal things. The energy, the moon, the sun, right? The stars, everything that comes from the universe and the creator. This is what makes us align ourselves in a lot of different ways. And dealing with our mental, that is very important. Because when you got gifts like that, it can be very dangerous. Here come the people. Here comes the spirits. Here come the ones that want to attach themselves to you. Don't get scared now. I can't tell you how many things I've seen, and I still see it. They just walk through the door and everything. As long as you don't bother me, I don't bother you, because I'm okay with it at this point. Some of us spiritual people, we do astral projection a lot of times. And sometimes our dreams will be so fluid to where you be like, oh my God, was I in this real dream? And it's just like a movie. It's very important to work with your crown, and your third eye. That is very important to get that activated. That is something that's very important for you guys. And being spiritual, sometimes our abilities come from trauma. Half of the people that are spiritual has been through trauma. And it had to be something that sparked it for it to get to where is it right now. And one of the things that we love is peace and harmony, right? Living a spiritual life is, you want to always try to transform all the time. We don't like sitting in the same places all the time. We don't like that, you know. We're always on that spiritual growth. That's something that's very important, you know. We're always trying to change, evolve, to move around different levels that we've been in. We're always trying to do a higher self of ourselves. You know, we're always trying to go higher in consciousness. That is something that's very important. And we're always trying to heal ourselves. One of the things about us, we clear blockages all the time. We always doing, I don't care, from sage to frankincense or coconut ash and different things like that. I'm always doing something to clean up my house, okay? To remove negative energies. One thing, I try to live a protected life, because that is something that's very important, okay? That's very important to me. I believe in removing negatives from where it comes from. I don't have no time for it. Okay? We try not to sit in emotions all the time. You know, some of us have energies to the exterior, how would I say, like the aliens and energy. A lot of us have that as well. So we practice deep connections with the universe. That's some of the things that I do. That makes me who I am. This is the life that I live for myself. Now, it does not mean that people's going to rock with me, because they don't. Because people don't understand. People don't like change. People, they don't want to embrace who I am. I'm a new being every day. And that's just what that is. And I move past all the traumas that I have been through. And this is why I can give all the energy that I have to you guys. Right? Living a spiritual life too, I have to remove, because I don't want to absorb bad energy all the time. Because it hurts you. You know, spiritual people always have problems with their heart. Because probably because we care too much. You see what I'm saying? And one of the things I've learned, it's very important to align yourself all the time. Detoxing is very important. Removing all negative people when you're spiritual. Because I'm going to tell you something, they'll rip you apart. They will do it. They will do it. So that's who I am. No more, no less. I'm the person who has a mission to get to the collective, to give the information that's good for your soul, and that's going to get you together. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not here to make it easy for you. You know, we're going to stop doing my classes again, because we had a lot of classes, people coming to my classes and stuff, and they learned a lot of stuff from me. And we're going to get back to that again, because that is very important. It's important to start writing the things about yourself down on paper and different things like that. And the things about you that you don't like, you got to put it in the fire and different things like that. So we're going to be doing a series of classes coming up with Zoom, and all the information, how you can get your ticket and different things like that. But this is a time to inspire, to teach, and move. For the spiritual ones that's trying to understand who they are. One thing here, I want everybody to know, nothing here is pushed upon anybody. I don't care if nobody ever comes to my life. I just put it out here for you. Who is meant to be, it will be. And when it comes to you, it will come to you at the time that you need it. So, I'm going to answer the questions that they have for me. What makes you know who you're spiritual? It didn't happen overnight, because it took me a long time. I had to go to the churches, to the Kingdom Hall, to the mosque, and everything. And I had to run away from myself, and I had to lose a lot of people because people didn't understand my gifts, and I was told evil and different that, and I have that gift of touch, and I can smell cancers, and it's just a lot of different things that I have in me. But I said to myself, I'm not running from the gifts that the universe has given me. So when you come over here to Ask Big Mama, my channel, Mama Tarot 74, we're going to get down to the shit. We're not playing with nobody. I'm not here to get intimidate. How you going to say it? I'm not a show for you. This is how I live my life. This is real living here. Yes, this is what you see is what you get, and a lot of people don't understand that, and that's why people are so confused when it comes to spirituality. We all walk away, we walk around with so much energy and we don't know what to do with it. And I think that's what a lot of problems is because a lot of people don't understand what you have in you. You know, some of y'all even work with your ancestors. You can call on them all the time. You know, some of y'all work with Ogun and Ashun, and different things like that. There's over 1,000 Orishas. You know, I've never been the type of person to be with the I-Fi and all that stuff. That's not what I do. I'm not from Africa and different things like that. And I'm here from here. So the gift that I have has came from spirit. So I can't sit up here and tell you that I read books because I've never have. I just was born with a gift. And I think once we get away from lies and illusions, and everybody they got to be priests and they got to do who told you was different that a man or a woman told you who you were. I was just led. And that's what I want people to learn from me. Be spiritually led for yourself. It's not what other people say. Because everybody's work is totally different. The way I do my work and my rituals and different things like it's totally different. And does it work for me? Yes, it does. So don't allow yourself to let somebody tell you this and you that. Who told you that? Only thing I know that I am a being and I'm someone with gifts that's bigger than me. And I want to understand the mission. You know, because a lot of times, guys, we'll come here in this life a couple of times over and over because we didn't learn from the lessons. Yeah. So we have to just understand that and we have to be okay with that and understand that this is a time for all of us, all the signs, all the collective, and everybody to understand who you are spiritually. So that's why I take some time. You guys. This is the time to really take your power back. This is the time to understand that you are loved spiritually. And this is the time to understand. Don't let nobody tell you how you're supposed to live your spiritual life. You do the things that make you feel good. You know, I'm telling you, it's not the way people think. You know, I think sometimes we do too much. And when you do too much, this when the problems come in. Just don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. And let the universe show you and get you ready for the great things that's coming. So this is your girl Ask Big Mama. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Make sure you'll watch all my videos in its entirety. Make sure you go over to the community tab. Show love, donations to the videos and different things like that. If you want a private reading with me, you surely can. All the information is over here how to get it. So guys, hopefully this helped to help you guys out with my gifts and why I live my life like I do. Class is going to be starting here very soon. The goal is to be doing greeting me very soon. So we're going to be trying to get that back because we was close to doing that before I had my strokes. I had so many people that was ready to get the meet and greet together, and we're going to bring a collection of spiritual brothers and sisters all over the world and everything like that. And I think that's going to be something that we're going to start, and we're going to try to do this something every year. So we got a lot of different things. So this is why it's very important for us who are coming into the family. and understand what it is. It's going to take you guys a minute to remember me again. For the ones who already know who I am, I'm Ex Big Mama. This is my new channel, Mama Tarot 74. I have never changed. I was sick for a while. I was struggling with them strokes. I had 4 strokes, and it took me to 4 years for me to talk again. So I've been doing a lot of doctors, a lot of nurses in and out the house, and just a lot of different things. And one thing I knew about a spiritual person, you will always be sick. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know why, but all spiritual people always, for some reason, get sick. Maybe because we do so much. So many people lead on us and different things like that. So always, it's very important to be high vibrating, okay? Especially when you got gifts. You already know we have the retrogrades, we have the moons, we have all these traumatic things. We have everything that can really tear up your life if you allow it. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video today, and we love you here. And I'm always going to pray for you and send out beautiful energy for all you guys. With that said, we love you here. Ashe. Bye, family.